All right, we're back. Welcome back. Hour number 3 of the Harmony D&D stream. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. We're moving things right along. I need to getting ready to have Luzon, the wood elf, try and sneak the blue dwarf into the city via one of these side entrances, I presume. And um, and Thomas and Tyrnell are going to kind of hang out somewhere just a little ways, maybe 20 minutes or so, I would guess, away from the city while they wait for the documentation to come through for Thomas's pardon so he can get in and work in the underground, so to speak, and helping people around the city with this new um, police state initiative. And Philly's going to.
Philly wants to go with the Luzanne and Bex with her new special hat.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what are you fucking talking about? You're talking about the Dire Bear rug. Gotcha. And okay. Bex and Luzanne.
Yeah. I think I fixed some of the background noise too, by the way.
Okay. Does that
Hopefully.
affect your plan too much? I don't know.
It doesn't change a damn thing.
Okay.
I'm getting in that building. The building. I'm getting in that town, and I would prefer to do it, without getting in more trouble.
Okay. Okay.
I don't mind the trouble, but there's a lot of guards.
So I have a question. How do pardons work back in the time when there's really like no records? Like, is
well,
he going to have to carry it with him all the time now?
yeah, he'll have to carry the paper with him, but there's records. It's not as, you know, it's more like once you're wanted, you can be picked up again pretty easily, and then you have to have someone go and check, like the clerk's office type thing, where the scribes have put all of it into writing. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, you were pardoned. You can go.
You should just get a brand,
Yeah,
Thomas. Just like,
yeah, that's also a
so it's
possibility.
like, this dude's clean. He's cool.
Yeah, that's a possibility. You just tattoo it on your face so everybody knows forever that you. Now, if you get unexiled, in Bex's case, I don't know what the reverse of that. Need some
It,
kind of heal spell.
if I get unexiled, that'd be
Right.
funny. Maybe when I reach like my post teenage years.
That's right. I keep forgetting you're like really young for a dwarf. Okay.
Yeah, so basically my thought is I'm going to go into town alone and I'm going to get this pardon taken care of.
Right.
And I'm also going to get some kind of documentation that says I'm bringing in a suspected heretic. He's under my supervision, and I'm taking him to the Inquisition.
Okay.
And that's what I'm going to use to get Bex through the guard. Just walk him through a gate, basically, saying, hey, this guy's with me. He's in big trouble. I'm taking him to the Inquisition. And then he can do his thing. Thomas can, I guess, go about his merry way. I don't really know what he's going to do. And then I'll get Bex out the same way, basically.
Philly is just like the person holding him while you're in town or something.
Yeah, I can get whoever's going into town. I'll get that same documentation that I'm getting for Bex.
Okay. Here we go. This is what I wanted to read.
What?
Um. Okay. And so you're moving into town. So you move in, that's pretty easy. You do your thing. You come back to get Bex and Billy. That's not of use information wise. Thank you. Wrong one. Alright, so I need to roll. Boom. Not as Thomas. I gotta change that. Thomas was not making a roll. But it was still a 1, so that's all that matters. And whoa. PDF function properly. Okay. One second while I look something up. I guess that is not something that's in the DMG. Awesome.
What are you looking for?
I can't say. As much as it would. Oh, what was that? Oh, nope, that doesn't help. Okay, all right. I'll just have to. I'll have to guesstimate it. Rulebook's no help. So, moving into the city, it's pretty simple for Luzon. He gets his documents that he wants to do. Actually,
Did my picture just cut out?
it looks fine to me.
Yeah,
My light went out.
No.
You and Damien just froze for a second, but the stream is still going fine. So
Which is funny because Damien and I don't have the same internet provider.
Yeah, we're using 2 different ISPs right now. Maybe our power flickered. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
you guys figure that out. I got some peanut butter. I ran out of Doritos though.
All right. So you get into you go back, the guards inspect your documents that you have for Thomas. I mean, for the 3 of them to get in. You're saying that they're. What's your story again? Why are you bringing these people into town?
So they are suspected heretics. The 2 dwarves are. They're with me because I'm transporting them back. I captured them, taking them to the Inquisition, and they're going to be questioned. They're probably going to be executed.
When you told us this story on the way here, I would ask if I need to play the part
Yeah.
of a heretic.
Yep. Shouldn't be hard for you.
No, not at all. How hard do I need to sell this part?
Just a little bit.
Is that? Oh, okay. I guess I can tone it down.
Do you have like? Are we doing like the Star Wars thing where you're trying to pass Chewie through the with the manacles and the?
Yeah, I guess I would probably like tie their hands together loosely. Nothing crazy.
When you try to take me through the gates, I'm not gonna be like resisting you, but I'm gonna
Ah!
make up random babble and use my cantrip Deepen Shadows to pull the shadows closer to me as I babble fanatically.
Okay. Yep, get them out of our sight. He hands you back the papers and let's move on.
All right. Come along, prisoners.
Random babble.
That's gonna be on Urban Dictionary too.
Random babble.
And then I guess we'll probably like go around a couple corners, and then I'll tell them to hurry up and do whatever they got to do, and that Thomas, here's his papers. He needs to go get lost somewhere.
Thanks you. He hands you the. If he hadn't already, gives you the gold, the 3K, as previously agreed upon. Good luck. Thank you, and I'll see you. You know, Lumiere be with you. He kind of says a little quietly.
Let me have me with you as loud as you can.
Boom! 20 people charge out.
There you go. No, I'm just gonna go find, go to the blacksmith shop and get my stuff. Or not the blacksmith shop, the temple where it's being enchanted.
Right. You paid up front, right?
Oh yeah, that's why I'm broke as I'll get out right now.
So the temple of this false god is where your item's at?
Yeah, because we said that there needed to be more followers gathered over time to summon the storm needed to enchant it.
Wow. This is really a bullshit move on my part. But, there's nobody there.
That's alright.
They've all been rounded up.
They're all dead.
Well, some of them might have converted. They might not be dead.
I don't need them. All I need to do is commune with my goddess and go reach my holy item, my relic of chaos.
Didn't you rebind a different one though in the meantime?
No, I have the serpent staff is the one bound to me, but I'm like praying to her like, where's my item? I'm just gonna go to that altar room way in the belly of the temple.
Okay.
Because it's like a crazy mismatch maze. I'm just gonna go to that room that he had to show me where it was the first time.
First of all, I need to read your ability real quick. I forgot your staff was bound. That could change things. Cause
I have to spend an action to summon it, and then I can spend an hour to pick a new item to become mine, and then the item that was mine appears in my dimension at my feet.
Where's that at? Too far.
It'd be helpful if I
Where is it?
looked it up with you. I have the PDF open, but I have it on the spells because I wanted to make sure anything I did today I read the long version.
Blessing. That's not what where's the Pact of the Blades stuff at? What the fuck? Why can't I find it?
It's the 4th page under Warlock. I'm gonna pull it up.
Pact Boom. Pact. There it is. Pact of the Blade. All right. There it is. Wait. Does it have to be a magic weapon to even be used this way? Have I misread this the whole time?
It becomes a magic weapon for the purposes of overcoming resistances.
It says you can transform one magic weapon into your pact weapon.
The Y up top, does it say this weapon
Oh,
counts as
yeah.
magic? Yeah.
I skipped ahead.
Yeah.
I didn't think we were misreading it that badly.
Yeah, there's two things you can do. You can either create a weapon out of nothing,
Right.
or you can transform a magic weapon into his pack weapon.
All right. Okay. So your staff's back in its pocket dimension.
Yep, because I have to spend an action to summon it, which is why usually when we start using initiative things, I have
Oh
it
no,
out.
wait. It would have persisted for a whole minute. If the snake died in that minute.
Well, I went more than 60 feet away, so the snake automatically desummons itself.
Oh, that's right. So then the staff was just there by itself
Yeah,
for the rest of that time, the other 50 seconds.
yeah. No, I was not willing to lose my snake unless it was like a catastrophic nuclear explosion.
Okay, so none of that applies. Okay. So, basically you're praying to learn the location of the item you had created, even though you're not bound to it in any way.
Yeah, I have no binding to it. I've
Right.
held it before. It was the the trident.
Right. It used to
Dedicated
be
to
bound to
Tempest.
you, right? At
Yeah,
one
it
time,
used to be.
but it's not currently.
Yeah, and then I made it all tempesty
Right.
and debound it.
I guess just give me a flat D20 roll. And hope for high.
7.
No. Tempest is unresponsive to your prayers.
It's all right. Well, I'm gonna head towards the altar room where the enchantment would have taken place.
Okay. Give me like an investigate or something like that to search around. Investigate or perception, whichever of those two's higher. Whatever makes more sense to you.
7.
Okay. Oh, I need to make a roll. What are the odds it somehow got left behind? And then that it's obvious to find if it was.
It has the luxury of looking like a religious artifact.
You are unable to locate the item. You can probably make a safe assumption that whenever they raided these places, they brought someone in with just like detect magic on and just like cleaned it out.
I would assume so. All right. This has disturbed Bex on an emotional level.
I'd imagine. I am sorry. When I plotted all this out, I fucking forgot your item was there.
Yeah, my item was a.
I was thinking it was with a blacksmith
Perform the
for
ritual
some
because I
reason.
wasn't a druid.
Yeah, I remember now. But at the moment, I'd forgotten that. I did not
Well,
intend to
I
be
never
this.
forgot.
I did not intend to be that kind of a DM at the moment when I planned
all
this out.
I didn't forget. I did
This
not
reminds me
forget.
of that one Dicing with Death or whatever that I never watched, but Daniel's always telling me
Bex, do you want me to go inside and search and see if I can find it for you?
My feeling is that it's been confiscated by some false prophet. So your plan of overthrowing the town may become much more viable than originally estimated. I spent a lot of money for that trident.
about. Oh man, the wheels have been set in motion unintentionally.
Maybe, hang on. I'm gonna go back to the guy.
Bex is going to 1v10,000 this place.
No, I got a snake. It'd be 2. But no, I'm gonna go back to our little elven friend.
Luzon or
Mm-hmm.
okay.
And
you get what you needed?
actually, it turns out that my personal property, I believe, was mistaken as a relic of one of the false churches. The Temple of Tempest appears to have been swept clean, and my property along with it. Now, I hold no grudge. I understand that business is business, and laws must be upheld. But my personal
Bullshit.
property must be returned to me.
So you think somebody took it? What
I-
exactly are you looking for?
I will describe in exquisite and slightly arousing detail the physical description of my trident, which is beautiful metallics roaming with inlaid pearls and carvings, and it's basically a giant three-pointed altar to Tempest as a weapon.
So a trident. That's a pretty rare weapon.
Yeah,
Let me
it
see
may
what I-
also shoot lightning. In case that helps narrow it down.
Small detail. Okay.
Out of its
What?
donger. Oh, that's
Where would they have taken this? Do you think they
Uh,
would have taken it to the Church of Reva?
Well, wherever they took it, as long as it's not melted down, I'll forgive them.
If it
So.
shoots lightning, it probably can't be melted down. It's a
That's
magic.
my hope. So, just saying.
All right.
I'm
While you
not
guys
leaving
were
without
gone, I went. The next step of our ruse here is getting out. So put this on, and I give them a length of rope that's turned into a noose for each of them. Put it on and hold the extra rope in front of you. Stay here. I'll go look at the Church of Reva. And
You guys
I'm
stand
gonna
here and look
leave-
like you're on death row.
yeah, I'm gonna leave them and try to think if there's any feasible way. Actually, I'm gonna go to the church and try to find out if they're selling confiscated magic items or anything crazy like that.
Jeremy's gif.
Okay. So the church is pretty well like on lockdown. That they were like expanded the premises. It's almost turned into like a little military encampment with since they have all these people coming and going through it every day. They've even built like some stockades and the gallows, which is constantly being used for people who refuse to repent or renounce, rather. And the so getting into it might require some finesse. Just, just because of the presence around it constantly.
I'll try to, I guess, just like fake being a follower of Reva. It really shouldn't be that hard. I'm not specifically following any god.
Right. She just want to
There's
go in.
probably literally like thousands of people who are newly converted and have no idea what the fuck the religion's even about.
Right. So you just want to go in and pray, basically, is your
Yeah.
intended
And then
purpose.
be like, hey, I heard there was a lot of confiscations going around of the previous heretical religions.
All right.
Any way I can get some of that
So
action?
you're just like chatting up like the first obvious cleric or whatever.
Yeah.
Give me like what's the gather info? Is that still investigate or is there something
Yeah.
else? Is there a charisma based one?
Intimidate always works
So,
for me.
yeah, I think it would either be investigation or insight, one or the other.
Hmm. Yeah, either or. Whichever is better for you.
All right. There we go. Not amazing.
It just might. The guy's kind of yeah, we've gotcha. Well done. We have several of those. All these churches have so many idolific. Is that a phrase? I think I might have just made up another word. Idolaric? There's a word there. I don't know what it is. Anyway, relics and
Idolatrous.
yeah, that's it. That's what I'm looking for. And things like that had to be confiscated. What could be was destroyed, and others were trying to like, I guess like some of the clerics are working day and night, basically blessing them in the name of Reva.
Good idea.
Oh,
Are they selling any of this stuff for somebody who might be interested, or is it all
Well, mostly I think it's being put back to help the help arm the clergy.
All right. Well, do you know anybody I would talk to about this? Like, where's this going down?
All right, give me or no, let me roll. Let him roll an insight check. Okay. It's like, well, maybe brother Cinderin would know. He's he points out the direction nowadays where he'll be found at. Maybe talk to him about it.
All right, I will do that.
He's
And then
he's
I will-
over in the storeroom where everything's being
Sounds
held.
like a good place for me to go anyway. I will head to the storeroom.
It's a blocked door with a sliding um, John Cena. No, with a with a
You can't see me
can't see me.
thing.
No, the fucking like
Right.
closing window thing.
Password swordfish.
I'll do the bang on the door.
You never even watched that movie, anyway. You know the visor thing slides open. Kind of. Yeah, what do you want?
Hey, I was told that some of the confiscated items from the heretical churches that are being shut down were sent here, and I was wondering if that's something that's like open for purchase,
You see, kind of like an older.
or maybe a generous donation to the new Almighty Church.
Mm, are you looking for something specific?
Yeah, I did have something in mind actually. Sometimes I go out on a boat. You know, I like to fancy myself a fisherman, and lately I caught a giant fish with this big fin, and above it I want to put one of them sailing tridents, or maybe underneath it, like looking like it's stabbing into it when I put it above my fireplace. And I want it to be exquisite in detail.
Okay. All right. Um. So yeah, like this older guy, kind of weathered. You see him kind of wheels turn. And he's like, "I think we do have a trident. It's odd. Who has a trident anyway?" Um.
It's really hard to find. I've been everywhere, and they're the only place I've been pointed to that said they
Just
might
can't seem
have.
to find Molly.
That's right.
Um. He kind of. He's like, "Wait there." He closes it back. You hear like maybe some chanting or incantation being cast on the inside. You hear a little bit of rustling, some things shutting and closing. He comes back and he's like, "Yes, for a donation of just 1,000 gold, I could give you this." And he kind of holds up. You can sort of see it through the visor. Looks like a trident with various gems set into it that more or less matches the description Bex gave.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll give him the money.
Like, Reva bless you for your generous donation and enjoy your new ornament.
Thanks. And then I'll head back to my soon-to-be dead
He passes
companion.
it through the. No, he opens up the door.
Shoves it through the little slot.
It won't fit. I didn't think this through.
And I'll keep hold of the trident for now until we get out of town. Basically, what I'm going to tell the guards is that these two dwarves are going to be made examples, and they're going to hang outside the gates on the road into town so that people can see. And as you can see, they're holding their nooses that I'm going to string them up with.
I'm not even gonna make a roll because your character looks like he could pass for a hangman. So, yeah, they believe
So-
the story.
All right. And we get outside of town, I'll give Bex his magical trident of death.
Ah,
Finally, the trident has come back. That's what you used to say every time you resummon it. Do you guys head to meet up with Tyrnell? who's apparently having target practice with his daggers and hatchets and stuff.
Seems legit. Let's do it.
And I think he's mostly like crushed it. I didn't really see any bad rolls in there.
He had like
No.
one.
Me either.
Yeah.
He's probably practically knocked over the entire tree with just one
I
dagger.
think so. I think so.
It worked in Naruto or Naruto, based on which side of the Annunciation world you live.
I don't care.
That's the same side as me.
So yeah, you guys meet back up with Tyrnell. He's throwing things at trees quite successfully. Like, oh, quite impressively, even. Like his grouping is about as perfect as it gets. Did you spell anything out with that, or?
Bam.
Bam!
Smiley face. That was always my go-to in video games.
No, it just I was aiming at a particular target and
Alright.
pursued my target over and over and over. So no, wasn't actually.
Was there anything? I'm sorry. They're really bad. I mean, Billy was. Did you just want to be there to see what happened?
I just want to make sure that he had somebody with him in case they got
trouble?
tripped up. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry. Alright. Alright, so yeah, you guys are out there. Tyrnell, Thomas said his goodbyes. Wish you all the best. See you on the other side. This will all be over soon, hopefully.
Oh, so Thomas didn't come back.
No. Thomas is. He's basically.
Starting a new underground movement.
Yeah, it's like literally like an underground railroad to help people get out and stuff like that. That's his plan.
Okay.
Dead air.
Until the darkness descends on him and he decides to kill the whole city.
Darkness.
So
Three
So we're
fire-
So,
don't
dude, are you
have-
hanging out with us?
we don't have a healer anymore.
Never had it.
Yeah, I was gonna say he wasn't really much of a healer before. He was a potion dispenser.
The fireball throwing.
Actually, he ate more of the potions than he dispensed anyway. You guys had to feed them to him just as much as he gave them to anyone else.
Potions master, I'm in need of your strongest potions. I'm going into battle.
Yes, my lord.
So I think Philly asked if I was sticking around. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Well, I don't really have any plans actually. What are you guys doing?
That's a good
Oh.
question.
We don't know.
I'm chanting in a corner, holding my
Actually-
trident out in front of me.
I really want to overthrow this government, honestly, guys.
Crazy.
They really pissed me off.
Did you know this is now a social political campaign, Damien?
This was not.
We're gonna turn Crystal Gate into a democracy.
No, democracies are bad for pirates.
Everything's bad for pirates. It's government.
That's not true. Piracy is great for pirates.
That's not a government.
It's
And
kind
our-
of a government. No, pirate ships were like pure democracy,
no,
man.
no, they're straight up tyrannical. What are you talking about?
No, historically they were like pure democracy.
Mm,
Everything was a vote.
maybe.
You
I'd
know,
like
like-
to keep you guys up on your offer to go ahead and if you want to go ahead and search for help me in my search for my father.
Yeah, I think we could do that.
Oh.
I think that's a much better idea than overthrow the tyrannical government.
I really don't give a fuck about Crystal Gate any longer.
It's true. We can come back at a later date and just destroy it.
You guys can
After
come
we
back.
find your father, can we overthrow my father?
I don't know.
I finally decided to ask who your father is. No, not yours. Your father's an elf.
Where's your no fucks
Who's-
giving
who's-
give at right now?
Turn out looks at his axe that he just recently thrown, and he's like, I guess my father may be an elf, but there's nothing wrong with elves.
Well, there's nothing wrong with you. You're not blue.
I tend to agree with Tiernell. Nothing wrong with elves.
So, I mean, I have saved your ass a couple times myself.
I think we're square on that category.
Yeah, we are kind of square on that category, but also, just because I don't know what the hell is wrong with you and what an elf did to you in the past. I don't know if
Show me
Uncle
on this
Elfie-
doll.
I don't know if Uncle Elfie actually did something to you in the previous years,
Uncle
but
Elfie.
I do not want. I do want to let you know that we are not all the same. Therefore, you should look into each other.
Only some elves are sexual predators.
Not as a whole race.
I'll tell you what. I'll let you start the baseline, and we'll just go from there.
You're-
Can I still hate hobbits
You're
or halflings?
You're
Halflings,
saying that-
wrong verse.
You represent the entire elven nation
You
race.
are everything I will decide about elves from here on out, Tiernell. And I pat you on the kneecap and strut away. Just like an underhand good game to the kneecap and walk
To the
away.
back of the knee. Kick, pat you on the ass.
I have to reach like midline for that.
It's like my shoulders. I tore my rotator cuff in college.
Yeah. So you're the baseline. But I have this, and I just hold up my glorious trident. So from this point on, I'm in hands of fate.
I don't even remember what the fuck your trident does.
You gave me the lightning javelin thing that I'm gonna look up the name of now.
Yeah.
Because there's such good online
Yeah, we'll have to look it up
repositories
later.
for 5th edition.
Ah, that was loud. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We'll look it up later.
I'm good
Probably.
with finding fathers. Sounds like there's a lot of father finding in this group.
Motherfuckers. Fatherfuckers.
I left my father blank in the backstory.
We
Yeah.
can find him too.
Bex, you can have a dad.
Or you get a dad, you get a
I
dad.
am your dad.
Everybody gets a dad. Alright.
Plot twist.
So, as wrap up, since you guys have set out on your new quest, or declared your new quest, what are you going to do tonight? Are you guys going back to the cabin?
No, we're
Oh,
headed
okay.
toward the city. We're headed toward the closest city that's not Crystal Gate.
I agree.
In which direction?
Probably west.
I would say west.
Plus,
Towards like Tyrgrol.
Yeah, Rua would be like the closest, and you guys have been there before.
Either Tirgral or Subterran.
Oh yeah, if you're looking for Tyrnel's Rua and in that general direction towards Tirgrol would be the place to look from the information he already knows.
I say that's the direction we go.
that's where we're headed.
All right.
I'm going to bond my staff. That's about it.
So you guys, you're
Yeah.
not gonna make it
I don't
one
want to
night,
watch that.
but you set up your camp, and you're about to go to sleep when suddenly, very suddenly, even Tyrnell's perception doesn't quite see it immediately, or like until it's right on top of you almost. There is a lit airship floating above you. And that's going to be where we stop. There's this big, couple 100 feet long, 70 feet or so wide airship hovering above with like bright lights, like magical spotlights almost shining down on you. And we'll stop there
Wait, what? Before we stop,
Okay.
as we all realize that there's a ship coming down, I'll look over at Bex and say, "Griffin Stonecutter."
Okay.
my dad.
Well played. Before we die, I just wanted you to know that's my dad's name. Also,
Where the hell is the
you never
weapon you
slept with
gave
that chick.
That's Bex's dad's name too.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'll look it up here in a minute. Anyone got any shout outs for before we move on? Anyone playing any streams or games or videos going up?
Not until next Monday.
Okay.
I'm never using Windows Media Editor again.
Okay.
My photo or my Adobe license expired, and I tried to edit a video with free software.
Yeah.
No.
Is that why you ended up with such
Oh.
huge file size?
Yeah, after compression, it was still like 4 gigs for an unedited video,
Right.
and I had no software to compress it or edit it. So my YouTube postings are on hold indefinitely because I can't get those files to my guy who lives in England.
Well, what you do, there's you know how Bex is a pirate, right?
Yeah.
Bex could probably help you out with that somehow.
Why
Just
don't
saying.
you use
I could
Dropbox?
do
You know
that.
what? Dropbox.
Oh, I have Dropbox. He wants me to send him already edited shit, which now that I don't have editing software is frustrating. I need to get some new ones. Probably helping with Bex.
Yeah, Bex knows where to go.
It's just a lot of work.
You know how the sea's like torrential sometimes.
Yeah.
That's how the pirates work out at
Well,
sea.
he's a gardener, so he likes things with a lot of seeds too.
Yeah. The more seeds, the better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But that's my life.
All right. Can you talk about whatever your Monday is, Jeremy, or is that secret till next week?
Actually, I think believe I'm going to be taking on a legit challenge of Overlord. I know that Overlord is actually $2.50 on Steam right now. Overlord
Yeah.
2 is, so I will be taking on his Overlord 2 challenge.
What's the challenge?
Do a let's play for Overlord.
Nice.
Overlord 2. I have one. I just need to edit it because it's pretty bad because I suck at Overlord 2 so much.
All right, I'll be on the lookout for that. I've never seen Overlord 2. Like I played like just a little bit of it. I don't think I even owned it.
Just-
I think I rented it or something back in the day on like Xbox 360 or something.
It's like
Yeah.
$3 on Steam right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I'm approaching it blindly, so I'm not even messing around with it at all until I actually get into it.
Cool. That sounds cool. I'll keep an eye out for that. If you tweet about it or something, or mention me, or if I notice it. I don't notice my tweets a lot too much unless I get mentioned or something. Or if you message me and tell me you tweeted about it, I'll retweet you. Get the word out.
Got Payday 2 Halloween event tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I was going to ask you about that. I saw the message while I was playing earlier. So is that what we're doing tomorrow?
That's definitely what I'm going to do. I'm going to try
Alright.
to get the Halloween stuff.
We'll be streaming some Payday 2 tomorrow morning and evening maybe. And maybe even Friday, depending on how long it takes. I haven't played Payday in like 6 months, so we'll see. That'll be what we're doing. And Friday, me and Stephanie will try and play something if she doesn't have other plans. Otherwise, it might be more
Have some
Payday 2.
plans.
Otherwise, it might be more Payday 2. And
You're
if not,
supposed to-
it'll be Fallout New Vegas. They're supposed to what?
You're supposed to do something with me Friday.
You know, tell me because I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Okay.
I know. I haven't told you yet.
Oh,
Surprise!
Wifely
welcome.
privileges.
This is how marriages work. You never know what the fuck you're going to do until the day before, and your wife's like, "Oh, by the way, here's what you're doing tomorrow. I volunteered you for this random fucking thing that you would never have said yes to in a million years, and now you're going to do it."
Yep.
And then you say yes because you're dumb.
Hey! I want to make it very cleir, and I know you're watching there. Never will happen. Never.
It's so gonna happen.
Big talk now. Call me in 10 years.
That 4 years ago, I could have said that. Now
Yep.
it's just like, all right.
Yep. Okay, I guess we're going to the store. I can't wait to look at these dresses.
No, see, you have to be intelligently annoying, and then
See,
you get
that's-
left behind.
Yeah, the Tim Taylor method.
That's when you do something so drastic, Damien, that she does not want you to go look at another fucking deal of dresses ever
I can't
again.
embarrass her.
Do you embarrass
I
the
can't.
fuck out
Nope.
of her?
I
You
tried.
embarrass
Impossible.
the fuck out of her.
Impossible.
Oh, we're going to fucking J.C. Penney's. All right, let's
can't
go to
do it.
J.C. Penney's. Look at everybody! Look how beautiful she fucking looks! Yeah! Look!
No,
look,
I'm the kind of person that'll do this.
It's fucking true. It's,
Yep.
it's
I have the
impossible.
Philly joke for the week, by the way, since we didn't get one.
Does it involve DuckTales?
No,
Boo.
I don't have a DuckTales joke this week. I'm sorry. I have a D&D joke this week.
Let's hear it.
Two gnomes walk into a bar. The dwarves step over it.
That's so bad. Why am I laughing? I rescind my laughter. That was
You
awful.
can't do that. You can't retcon things.
Just, I'm the
This is
DM.
live.
I'm the
This is
fucking
live.
DM. I retconned it. I can edit the final video. No one else will see this. 2 weeks from now, it'll be off Twitch.
That's true. At this. Oh no, we have 5 viewers, so I'm one of them. So
Yeah.
Come on.
someone
Come on.
saw it. You
There's a
can't take
couple
it
others.
back. You
I
can't.
think we are all the 5.
No, there's a few others. Danny doesn't count anymore.
We have real friends.
He's
and
in my
Danny
Twitch channel 24/7. Twitch
He
is
has
like, no,
more EXP
you don't
than the
get to
owner.
count. No, he doesn't.
No, he hasn't passed you yet.
Not yet.
And there was some kind of shenanigans going on because I'm not even close anymore. Yeah.
I may have given myself some.
Uh-huh.
Revbot, assign me 6,000 XP. All right.
Yep.
Well-
all right. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching the stream. If you enjoyed the show, hit the follow, hit the subscribe, follow us on Twitter. And thank you. We appreciate it. And we'll see you all next week. Peace.
Toodles.
Bam!